as you can see, stuff has changed. I decided to cut a bangs this morning. Took me like 2 hours. Still not perfect. This is actually the second time I'm filming this video. Reason being that I tried editing the previous footage. I still have it. Just it was awful. The makeup was cringy. It was awful. Wow. And also the quality awful. So I did not sleep since yesterday just so I could film this during daylight. It's been over a week that I have not seen daylight because I wake up between 3 to 5 p.m. and here it means nighttime. It's not even sunny today, it's just bright because it's snowing. I was also gonna put a really fancy shirt, like one of these, like this one, but then I realized that 2020 is pretty much a sweatpants type of mood, so this current attire was better suited for it. Oh, that was a long intro. My friends, 2021 is coming. It is there in 2 days, but like probably 1 day by the time you're seeing this video. I don't know if I can actually edit it all tonight. Anyways, 2021 goals, a thing I've never done before. I'm jumping on the bandwagon, to be completely honest. Why am I making 2021 goals if it's something I've never done before? I've seen people review their 2020 language goals, and it's really cool to see how much it forced someone to push themselves just to get better. Just because you make goals doesn't mean you're gonna accomplish all of them, but it's a good place to start. I'm boring, so I made my 2021 goals on Notion. I'm a copycat. I do not have originality. I try to make something on Procreate that I could use as my wallpaper on my phone, iPad, and laptop, but the result was pure garbage. So that went to the trash, and I've resorted to the non-artistic way to make a goals list. So here's my list. You can probably not see. I don't even know if you're in focus or able to see the entire screen because I do not have a viewfinder on my cell phone device for some reasons. I wonder why. There's 4 categories. I don't know if it's a lot of goals. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Who knows? I'm not splitting my year in quarters or whatever. I know a lot of people are doing this. I can't do that because I am the type of person who is gonna go through 11 months of the year and then realize I've accomplished nothing. If I try to split my year by semesters, I'm gonna push everything aside and focus on my school rather than focus on my goals in general on top of the schoolwork. Does that make sense? I'm not sure, but I just decided to establish the goals for the full year. Also, I've never had goals, I've never done resolutions, so I do not know how I'm gonna deal with them. Let's use 2021 as the trial run, and like 2022 will be the year where I've actually figured out what I'm doing and how I'm gonna do it. Sounds good? Okay, let's get into it. There's 4 categories. There's health, there's languages, there's business, and there's YouTube. I didn't put school because I want to succeed. I want to get good GPA. I think that goes without saying. I don't feel the need to add this to my goals. I mean, for sure, if I get a 4.0, I'm gonna celebrate, or 4.3 actually. It goes without saying. Let's get the health part out of the way first because it is the thing that I have the least to talk about. 2 things. First one, I want to get my health checked by a doctor because there are some problems that needs to be fixed. But I cannot fix them without a doctor, and I'm not gonna talk about them now because I don't want to self-diagnose. And the second one, I want to lose a few kilograms. Is it shallow? Maybe, but here's the thing, I want to be comfortable with my own body. If I want to look a certain way, as long as it's healthy, I don't see why not. Oh my god, something's bugging me. Now that we are done with the health stuff, we have it out of the way, I'm gonna go to the language section because that's pretty much all the goals. To be completely honest, there are other goals, but like language goals are the most interesting ones to me. That's what I like to watch on YouTube, to be completely honest. I have like 5 goals, and 3 of them have a quantity and a deadline, while the deadline being the end of 2021, but still there's a timeline on them and there is a quantity. It is measurable. 2 of them is not, just because I don't want to put pressure on myself for them. So you probably know that I'm studying Korean. If you didn't, there's a video somewhere here talking about how I study it. Here's the thing, I need to actually push myself to improve in other areas than listening, because my listening skills have improved quite a lot, but everything else is in the toilet, so it needs to climb out of that toilet. To do that, I want to finish the Evita deck, so I talked about it in that learning video. I use the Anki Evita deck to learn my vocabulary. I think it's very well rounded. I think it's easy to use. I don't have to make a lot of effort other than actually learning the words. And my life philosophy is to remove any barrier that could keep you from doing something. So there, I have words, okay? When I'm gonna start reading more stuff that's harder and that I don't know all the words and that I need to Google them, then yeah, I'm gonna make my own deck. But for now, Evita deck, I'm going through it. Once that deck is done, I'm gonna know 6,000 words. It's a ton of words. Anyways, topic, there's topic 1 and topic 2, and then there's like 6 levels within these 2 topics. And this deck covers all this vocabulary that could be on the exam. So great. Speaking of topic, my second goal is to pass topic level 4, so Sakib, I think. This goal is probably slightly above my reach, and that's pretty much how I plan my life. By setting goals that are right after what I think I can accomplish, and then when I accomplish them, I get super excited, super happy.
So the way the topic exam works is pretty straightforward. You have topic 1 and 2, and within each topic you have a few levels. When you go for the exam, you're gonna pick either topic 1 or topic 2, and then you're gonna be able to get any result within your chosen topic. So if I take topic 2 and I aim for Sakub, I could end up with anything between Samkub and Yukub.
This last goal for Korean language is probably the craziest out of all of them, and it is to read Harry Potter 1 and 2 in Korean. For sure, I need to do the entire Evita deck before I can actually read them, because I need to know a ton of words to be able to read Harry Potter in Korean. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. And actually, I'm adding another goal. There is 4 goals for Korean. The last one is to complete all the Korean grammar and use books. It shouldn't take too long because I'm pretty much just going through the book and putting them in Notion. I just want to have an easy access to them so that when I read or when I listen to stuff or when I watch videos or dramas or when I listen to conversations, I can easily refer to my notes to understand a grammar point. Okay, Korean's done. Now, I mentioned 2 non-measurable goals before, and it's more like 1 non-measurable goal and 1 that's like half measurable. So let's start with the non-measurable one, and it is to pick up Spanish again. The reason why I'm not measuring it is because I used to be fluent when I was 7-8 years old, but I have not had someone to practice with since then. So it's gone, but I don't know how far it's gone, and I don't know what my brain is gonna remember as I start studying the language. Hoping that because it's so similar to French, it shouldn't be too hard for me to get back into it, but I have no way of knowing. I don't want to push too much on that front because it is not my priority, but I still want to slowly get back in. And now for the last language goal, which is half measurable and half not. It is to pick up Mandarin Chinese again. Now, the way in which this goal is non-measurable is that I want to review the grammar points that I had learned before, because some of them I didn't actually understand as I studied them before, since my class was quite demanding and I was pretty much already spending over 2 hours a day just learning the vocabulary for my classes and doing the homeworks. I barely had time to think about the grammar. So not ideal. I need to review it. That's what I'm trying to do with this non-measurable goal, but I don't want to put a barrier, like maybe I won't have that much time to review everything, or maybe I'm gonna be able to cover way more than I expected. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Now, for the part that is measurable, it is that I want to learn a specific amount of characters. I'm not 100% set on a number of characters that I want to learn for the year. I know that I learned about 300 to 400 during my university classes. Now, it's been 2 years. Some stuff I still remember, some stuff I remember the character but not opinion, and some words I don't remember at all. But then maybe muscle memory is gonna make it easier to get back into it. I don't know. I'm thinking to just set a goal of a clean 1,000, just because it's an easy way to measure progress. If I go over, I go over, right? Nothing keeps me from going over. But it's a good floor for my goal. Anyways, this concludes the languages goal. Hopefully we can cover all. Let's skip to the business goals. There's only 2, but they can be broken down into a bajillion amount of steps. First goal is to launch my app, and the second goal is to launch my small business. Now these are pretty self-explanatory. I have general ideas of area. I have a general idea of what time I would like for both of them to be launched. I know that I would like for the app to be launched around March, maybe April, and I would love for my small business to be launched around May or June. It will depend on how everything goes. I'm not gonna go into more details for now. There's gonna be more videos about this, so if you want to see them, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. Welcome to the family. That's it for the business goals. There's nothing else. I think that's already quite a lot. So let's just go to the last category, which is YouTube. Now, I've seen a lot of people make YouTube goals by having subscriber targets or view targets or watch hour targets. But here's the thing, as a person, I have no control over who watches my video. I have no control over the amount of time that people actually spend watching my videos, and I have no control over the amount of times that people will click on the video. Yeah, sure, I'd love to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2021, but I can't control that. I can work hard to improve my content over time, but I can't just log onto 100,000 YouTube account and subscribe to my channel. That would be, first of all, really crazy and really time consuming, but also what would be the point, because no one would be watching. So the only metric that I can control is the number of videos that I put out on the channel. So I've been trying hard to post at least once a week since I launched the channel. What I want is just to show consistency, because I'm serious about this channel and I want it to be visible. I want to also be consistent so I can improve the quality of the videos. Now I'm hoping to upload more than once a week by uploading once every week for sure, and like maybe a second one, more flexibility, less burnout potential. Still in school, trying to launch businesses, so gotta balance it all, right? These 11 goals are what will drive my year 2021. I'm hoping that establishing goals will make this year a little more productive. One thing that I've realized in 2020 is that if I don't give myself deadlines and if I don't give myself projects, I will not accomplish anything. And I guess I couldn't really realize that before because I always had to go to work and I always had to study. So it didn't give me time to actually realize that I wasn't getting any projects done for myself. Because I was even putting aside learning Korean just because I thought there was a little too much pressure at school, or because I wanted to decompress. But now having a goal to reach hopefully will make my brain be like, huh, here, let's go do some work. Fun, we have stuff to accomplish. Let's go. If you have made your own goals for 2021, please share them down below. I would love to know them. Maybe we can inspire each other. For 2021, I plan on bringing a lot of productivity content / study logs / study with me's, and also language learning, whether it's just tips or progress videos or other type of language learning videos. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and also, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up to this video. If you hated it, leave a thumbs down and tell me why you hated it, you know? On that note, I will wish you a very happy new year, and I hope that we will crush 2021 together. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.